Hello everybody, my name is Rolak, and welcome to the final episode of Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we destroyed the last of the barriers that was blocking our way to get further into Ganon's castle, defeated a couple monsters on the way up to the very top, and in this episode, we're going to be fighting the Dark King. Let us begin. The Triforce parts are resonating. They're combining into one again. The two Triforce parts that I could not capture on that day 7 years ago. I didn't expect they would be hidden within you two. And now, finally, all the Triforce parts have gathered here. These toys are too much for you. I command you to return them to me! Link, I can't help you because of the waves of darkness. I can't get close. I'm sorry, Link. The great king of evil, Ganondorf. The scourge of Hyrule is plunged into chaos. Our final battle. Alright, starting off, we're going to be having a little bit of a game of Dead Man's Volley. He's going to be sending us a energy. Didn't mean to do a thrust. Alright, thankfully our defensive capabilities are increased. Knock it back. So, just like the fight with Phantom Ganon, we're going to be batting a ball of energy back and forth if I can actually get it to work properly. Putting it into Z targeting is going to be making it a bit better. Obviously, it's going to be going just a bit faster every time you knock it back. And once he gets struck, you want to hit him with the light arrows. And go for as many strikes as you can before he gets back up. Oh yeah, I guess we should analyze him. Ganondorf, the Evil King. I have no idea what his weak point is. Good to know. Alright. And just like the fight with Phantom Ganon... I hope it works. Yes, it works! Oh, I just de-equipped the light arrows. Whoops. Nothing like fighting the Evil King off of a bottle. This is going on a lot faster. This is going on a lot longer than I would like it to be. Can you not actually fight him? Oh, I guess... Can you? Oh, okay. I guess you can't fight him without the Master Sword. That's weird. I didn't know that would happen. Alright, anyway. Let's go ahead and re-equip the light arrows. Strike him once more, right in the head. If you miss a ball of light, or his energy ball, and if you stand on the platform, he'll do a shockwave. That will knock you back as well as knock a couple of platforms down. As well as if you miss a spirit, if you miss an energy ball and it collides with the floor, it will also get rid of that platform. Wow, he's just going straight down, isn't he? Go for a couple more strikes. There we go. And he should be doing his more powerful move. Alright, yeah, here it is. So when he's charging up this move, you can either hit him with a light arrow or charge up a spin attack and shoot back all of these orbs at him. And then shoot him in again, this time in the foot. Go for a couple more hits. Should finish him off right there. The great evil King Ganondorf, beaten by this kid. Link. Ganondorf, pitiful man. Without a strong, righteous mind, he could not control the power of the gods, and... Link, listen to me. This tower will collapse soon. With its last breath, Ganondorf is trying to crush us in the ruins of the tower. We need to hurry and escape. Please, follow me. So Ganondorf's not completely done fighting us yet, and oh god, the frame rate's going to be terrible in this part, isn't it? Oh, yes it is. Okay, that's fantastic. Alright, yeah, it's not too terrible here. Alright, so, oh, my voice is starting to get cracky again. Nice. So we got 3 minutes to escape Ganon's tower. You want to keep right next to Zelda, because if you do not get right next to her, she will not progress forward. It's kind of annoying, but what can you do? While you're running, there's also going to be a bunch of rubble falling on top of you, so be careful not to get hit by any of that, as it will just slightly damage you as well as slow you down just a bit. So just keep right next to Zelda, keep going way ahead, and you'll be fine. Go ahead and jump over here. And she just kind of glides over the space, I guess. Maybe she's using magic or something, I don't know. Now we're inside a couple of the chambers that we went through when we were climbing up this area. Apparently Ganondorf just has a fire exit, I guess it is, within his castle. Now for this one, you want to be careful and hug the leftmost area because you will fall down if you try to go to the right. Obviously, considered by the hole. Now during the cutscene, some rubble might fall on you, but don't worry, it won't hurt you. And in this room, not as much rubble on the floor, but those Stalfos are not done with us entirely. So, we got one last little challenge before we get the hell out of here. Take care of that one, and that even drops the frames even more. And these ones can revive, so you want to defeat both of them really quickly. I'm not going to be able to do that, am I? Come on. There we go. Okay. Thank you, Link. Now let's hurry. If you take any damage, she'll drop a bunch of hearts for you to recover. If not, she'll just drop some rupees. It's very nice. Okay. Also, those gates have, like, red on the bottom. Has he killed people with those? Also, don't worry about Zelda gasping. It just means that she's worried if you've jumped off from a high spot. Ow. Alright, simply follow Zelda and you'll be fine. There's going to be obviously a bunch of rubble in the way, so make sure to dodge away out of that. And I do believe this is the final... Yes, it is. Okay. So again, just hurry up. Yeah, also if you take damage, she kind of pauses for a bit and gasps. I don't know why. She's just kind of slowing us down in a bit, so just try not to get hit, and you'll be fine. And this last passageway is actually the central chamber of the Ganon's Tower, as well as a Redead here, for some reason. Just decides to... And of course, I get attached to it. Come on. Now is not the time, Redead. I swear to God. There, okay. Well, let us continue. Alright, and he somehow has a back... I guess he has a back door, or something like that, because this is the final exit way. I have the gate open. Let's get out of here. It's over. It's finally over. Link, I'm sorry I couldn't help you in the battle before. What is that sound? Unbridled rage and the combined power of the Triforce of Power, he is transformed into Ganon. There's no way he's going to hold me back again. This time we fight together. This is our final battle against Ganon. The true form, well, not really a true form, more of his enraged form, if anything. So, fighting Ganon, we've lost the Master Sword for the time being. There are a couple ways for us to defeat him. If we don't have the bigger one sword, we can use the Megaton Hammer to strike at him, and we can just use the Arrow of Light to stun him in the head, and then we have to strike his tail. And we can also use that, and I guess that also works a bit. Also, I've noticed something in this fight. So, once he strikes, look at his left foot. His left foot specifically. It does a little weird flippy thing. Also, when he goes for a strike, you can roll under his legs and get to his tail. This is by far the easiest method to do so. Might be a bit tricky to do, but it's the cheapest way to do so. Also, if you guide him over to a broken piece of rubble, like this, he'll destroy it and it'll drop some goodies. That can either be magic pots, bombs, fairies, Deku nuts, or arrows. Strike him in the head once more. Alright. Come on, there we go. Hit you in the head right now, and go for a jump attack. I don't think it determines how much damage you can do, it determines how much hits you can get off of him. So once we get enough hits off of him, he will go down eventually. It does daze him temporarily, I don't know why it does. Oh boy. There we go. Link, the Master Sword is here. Hurry up. The flames died down. We can go ahead and reacquire the Master Sword. Blade of Evil's Bane. And let's do this. Before he gets up, we can go for another strike. Now for sure we can actually block his attacks. Ow, okay, that doesn't work. A couple more strikes. We can also damage his tail with the light arrows, so... Or not. Can we? Oh yeah, we can. We can damage his tail with the light arrows. Kind of lame that his weak point is his tail. You would think that we could just strike at his head, but I guess not. Oh boy. There we go. Okay. So it is a bit of an easy fight, but it's still really badass. Especially with the music playing. Oh boy. There we go. Another shot at his head. Come on. There we go. I'm using my power to hold the evil king. You use your sword and deliver the final blow. For a blade imbued with light, let us end this. Six sages, now! Ancient creators of Hyrule. Now, open the sealed door and send the evil incarnation of darkness into the void of the evil realm. You. Curse you, Zelda. Curse you, sages. Curse you, Link. Someday, when this seal is broken, that is when I will exterminate your descendants. As long as the Triforce of Power is in my hand. Thank you, Link. Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed inside the evil realm. Thus, peace will once again reign in this world, for a time. All the tragedy that has befallen Hyrule was my doing. I was so young, I could not comprehend the consequences of trying to control the sacred realm. I dragged you into it too. Now it is time for me to make up for my mistakes. You must lay the Master Sword to rest and close the door of time. However, by doing this, the road between times will be closed. Link, give the Ocarina to me. As a sage, I can return you to your original time with it. When peace returns to Hyrule, it will be time for us to say goodbye. Now, go home, Link. Regain your lost time. Home, where you are supposed to be, the way you are supposed to be. Thank you, Link. Goodbye. And there we go. That was The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. I don't know what to say, really. This game holds such an important part in my life, as it has for many, many other people. It introduced me to The Legend of Zelda, even though it took me forever to actually beat the game. couple of years, really. But this game, it is probably the Zelda game to play. If you want to get introduced to The Legend of Zelda, play this game. It is the experience to play. You can play the original on Virtual Console for the Wii U, or you can get the revamped 3DS version on the Nintendo 3DS, obviously. I would recommend the 3DS version, to be honest. But yeah, this game, it's so good. Like, there are obviously a lot of nuisances, like such as the water temple and various other things, but it's still a really good game. This is easily obviously on one of my top favorite games of all time, and it deserves its spot, really. It was a lot of fun to Let's Play, and it wasn't my first idea to play this for my first Zelda game. I kind of wanted to do Twilight Princess, but I didn't really have much of I didn't have any way of recording it, so maybe later. A while from now. Quite a while from now, I'll do it. But yeah, I was actually 1 year off, because last year was actually the 20th anniversary of Ocarina of Time. And in that year, a lot of people actually started doing a lot of randomizer runs, where they would randomize a bunch of locations of items and the music and whatnot. I would like to do that one day, probably as like a stream thing, but yeah. But yeah, this, like, what else is there to say that hasn't been said already about this game? For the time being, the graphics, obviously, it was like 98, I believe it was. It did so well for its time. The music was great. The combat was great as well. Really no problem with it. And the music, oh, don't get me started on the music. I think I already brought it up, but I might as well again, because it's so good. And I love this bit right here, where all the races of Hyrule are getting together. Everybody that we've met across the entirety of our journey have come together in Lon Lon Ranch for a celebration. Even the Kokiri, who said that they would die if they leave Hyrule, but I guess, or the Lost Woods, but I guess since, evil's been defeated, I guess it's safe to say that they can finally leave. That's weird. Malon's supposed to be saying, oh, there it goes. I guess the audio is a bit late. I did notice that when the castle was crumbling, that the pounds, like the things that were crashing down, were kind of delayed, as well as this bit. Like, music's supposed to get a bit quieter now. Actually, I think the audio's fine for this bit. I don't know. It's been a while since I've really watched it. No, I think, yeah. I don't know. I think the stage song is supposed to play around now. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I think I'll replace. I don't know. The audio is completely off to me, but I think I'll just replace the. I think I'll just replace the recording audio with the actual audio, or I can just match it so it can actually work, because it is really off for me. And there goes another weird camera texture glitch thing. Great. And it just cuts off short, which is great, because this bit is also very fantastic. It was a tremendous amount of fun to play this game again. I hope you guys enjoyed me and my strange goings about of this game. It wasn't the perfect run through, as we missed one little upgrade, but it was still fun nonetheless. Thank you all so much for watching. My name is Rolak, and I will see you guys next time.